Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. All right, so I am super casual today because we're doing an organizing video today. And I do really like doing these videos. And the reason I like doing these videos is because my house isn't always organized. People will email me sometimes and be like, wow, your house must always be clean. I'm like, no, that's why I make a million organizing videos, because it's not always clean. It's not always organized. And that's because, I have like a normal house. It's just too hard to keep it clean and organized at all times. So hopefully, you guys know that, but if you don't, I want to just put it out there that my house definitely is not clean and organized at all times. With that being said, I definitely like to keep it as clean as possible and as organized as possible. I think I start to go a little nuts when there's a lot of clutter. I feel like it's gonna get a little bit worse because I'm getting ready to have another kid, but I have a 3-year-old and he's always playing. And the one thing I do not want to be, because I've seen kind of both ends of the spectrum. I've seen super clean houses that always look perfect and amazing, like you just stepped out of a magazine. But then at the same time, I don't want to be a Nazi. Like, I don't want to be that mom that's like, clean up after yourself. Da, da, da. Like, I just don't want to be like that all the time, which I feel like sometimes you have to be in order to keep it that pristine at all times. I also don't want to just let it go and just not care, because sometimes you can feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I'm doing dishes and laundry and this and that over and over and over again, and it's just like, ugh, eventually you just are like, whatever, who cares? I think it's really important, if you're not living by yourself and you're living with other people, I think it's important to delegate, to just say like, hey, can you do the dishes today? Or, Byron's really good about doing the dishes because he works in the kitchen a lot, and so he kind of cleans up after himself, and we kind of have gotten our groove after 10 years of being married and knowing that like, I'm definitely not the only person responsible for the house chores, because we both live in this house, and it's both of our responsibility to take good care of our things and maintain our house. Today I wanted to do a video where I'm kind of starting the task of reorganizing the house and kind of sharing with you guys a few of the things that I like to do to try to kind of get back on track. The first thing that I really like to do is I try to make a schedule and I try to set goals. And this is kind of like with anything in my life, I would say, for the most part, I like to write things down. I haven't been as much in my planner lately because I haven't been doing as much, because I've really been taking it easy. I personally think it's really important to make your goals visible to you. So I created these little custom templates that are in this video, but they're gonna be on my blog. You can print them out, and they should print out full size so you guys can have them, take them, print them, tell somebody else about them. I want them to be useful to you. Obviously, they're free. So for me, I think it's really important to have daily goals when it comes to cleaning, because it's just not realistic to clean your whole house start to finish every single day. Not gonna happen in a million years, especially when you have kids, you have a job, you have a life, like not gonna happen. So the thing that I think is, there's like your basics, like wake up in the morning, there's generally a load of dishes that either needs to be put away or from the night before if you went to sleep and forgot to do it. So it's kind of like first things first, dishes, generally cleaning the floors, mopping the floors. So there's about 4 or 5 things that need to be done every day. And if you allot a little bit of time first thing in the morning, or whenever that is, maybe it's when you get home from work, or maybe it's in the middle of the day when your kid is taking a nap, like whatever that might be, the timing is totally up to you, but just making a time that you can get these cleaning goals done. So this is a list that you can make, and you can write out your cleaning goals for the day, and then you can do your monthly cleaning goals. And that way you can kind of stay on top of your cleaning goals and you don't get overwhelmed. You don't necessarily get behind. So you can print that out. I put it on my refrigerator. That way everybody can see it. So it's not just you either. Like you can put that up and say, hey, these are 5 things that need to be done every day. You can delegate to your kids. If they're older, you can, do chores, and you can let your spouse know or your partner know, hey, like these are the things that need to be done every day. Can you help me out with it? The other one is making like a little Post-it goal board. And I've talked about this kind of before on my channel, which is basically taking Post-its and just writing out your daily goals or the goals that you'd like to accomplish over the next few days. I also have another little printout where you can print that out, and it has little spots to put your Post-its. So when you're done accomplishing a goal, you just pull off the Post-it, move a new Post-it to the top, and there you have your kind of goals that you want to get done for the day. Whatever it is that you need to get done for that day, whatever's the top priority, you can see it, it's on your refrigerator, it's there, and you can accomplish that for the day. So those are really easy ways to kind of get your goals in front of you. That way you see them and you don't feel so overwhelmed, because sometimes my goals just get lost. They just get lost up here somewhere. The next tip is to purge. And I do this all the time. I try to do this, gosh, every few months. I would recommend doing like room by room or categories. So maybe today you want to purge all beauty products. So with beauty products, you know, there's generally a time frame in which you can keep them, and also on the back of the bottle it shows you, you know, how long you can keep it before you need to throw it away. So I will often go through my beauty products every 3-4 months and just purge and get rid of whatever I can. I also made a printout with the time frame of which you want to throw beauty products out, so be sure to print that out and you can kind of see and go through all your beauty products. But today I did go through a bunch of beauty products, throw them away, get rid of old stuff, and that's definitely a relief in your bathroom because that can get kind of cluttered. I also went through kids' toys. I would highly recommend making 2 boxes, a trash box and a purge box. With a trash box, basically I just go around my house, and I don't know about you, but I'm surprised at how much just plain old trash is around the house. Like, I wouldn't say my house has like a lot of trash, but yet when you go around and you realize, like, I got this box because we got something delivered from Amazon, or I got this over here, like that needs to be thrown away, especially after Christmas. It was kind of nuts. So I just went through and literally just filled the entire box with things around the house that needed to be thrown away, point blank. And then I did a lot of donating as well. I donated a lot of Oliver's toys, even some that he still plays with, because he got so many for Christmas, and I just thought, he's not gonna miss these, and he's true, he didn't miss them. So, and I recently did a closet purge, and I've done a video on that, so I didn't really go through my closet because I just recently did that, but you can do a closet purge, you can do bedroom by bedroom, go through your kids' bedrooms, go through the garage. You know, I would say do one goal at a time, try not to purge your whole house maybe in one day, but for me, I was focusing on beauty products and my son's toys. So the other thing I would recommend is as soon as you're done with all the donations, putting everything in the box, immediately put it in your car, and then it's in your car next time you pass by wherever you want to donate it. It's there and ready to go. So yeah, those are kind of like my quick tips just to get you started and in the mood for purging and organizing your house. I am, again, doing these videos to inspire myself because I fall off the wagon all the freaking time, and I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, but it is such a relief to purge. It's a relief to kind of reevaluate your goals and your schedule, at least for me. And so that's what I want to share with you guys. I love a clean house, and I love an organized house and a welcoming house. And I wish my house could look like, you know, Better Homes and Gardens at all times, but it just doesn't. I want my kids to remember their childhood fondly, and I don't want them to be like, yeah, my house was clean, but my mom was a grump, you know? So yeah, anyway, I wanted to share my tips with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like my channel, be sure to subscribe, check out my last 2 videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.